In conclusion, I would like to tell you about the main participants of the budget process. First of all, the financial bodies. At the federal level, it is the Ministry of Finance of Russia. 1,360 employees worked there in 2017. It is worth mentioning that according to Russian standards, the average salary in the Ministry of Finance was high. It was $2,100 per month in 2016. At the same time, the average monthly salary in Russia in the same year was $550, which is 4 times lower. Unfortunately, it's not possible to mention the average salary for other authorities, as these data are not public. But the number of employees is known to us. Let us start with the federal structures. The Federal Treasury employs 34,880 people. There are branches of the Federal Treasury in all 85 regions of Russia. Meanwhile, some regions started their own treasury to service their budgets. However, most regions and all the federal budget organizations are serviced in certain units of the Federal Treasury. We should speak about the treasury functions in the Russian Federation. All government authorities and public organizations are obliged to open their accounts in the Treasury. The Treasury is a structure that has functions similar to those of a bank, though some of them are limited, others are wider. For example, unlike a bank, the Treasury performs the state control of payments. Each payment sheet is thoroughly compared to the budget details. If a payment doesn't comply with the budget purposes or such allocations are already spent, this payment will be not affected even if the organization may have a lot of other funds but planned for other purposes. Another difference from a bank is that the Treasury doesn't work with the cash. It affects only non-cash transactions. 145,550 employees work in the Federal Tax Service in all the regions of Russia. The Chamber of Accounts, external audit body, employs 1,050 people. All of them are located in Moscow. The Pension Fund of Russia employs 114,300 people. There are offices of the Pension Fund in all the regions. The Federal Social Insurance Fund also has 85 regional structures. The number of employees of the fund is 31,820 people. The Federal Fund for the Compulsory Medical Insurance is located only in Moscow and has 290 employees. As an example of the regional and financial bodies, we will tell you about the size and the organizational structure of the Ministry of Finance of Perm Krai, a region with a population of 2,600,000 people. 163 people were employed at the Perm Regional Ministry of Finance at the end of 2017. The ministry is headed by the Minister of Finance of the Perm Krai and has 5 deputies. All the deputies are at the same time heads of internal divisions of the Ministry of Finance departments. In total, the ministry has 8 departments and 1 office, the State Administration Finance Office, which consists of 6 employees. The Department of Ministry of Finance consists of the Office of the Budget Process Methodology and the Inter-Budget Relations, 12 employees. The Office of Budget Policy, 12 employees. The Office of Budget Policy and Sectors of the Economy, 18 employees. The Office of Budget Policy in the Social Sector, 19 employees. The Office of Budget Accounting and Reporting, 13 employees. The Office of Treasury Budget Execution, 35 employees. The Audit Office is an internal control unit, 41 employees. The Office for the Support of the Ministry Activities, 26 employees. It's reasonable to disclose the information about the last one in this list. The Office for the Support of the Ministry Activities includes 5 other offices. The Automation Office, 7 employees. The Civil Service and Personnel Office, 4 employees. The Legal Work Office, 5 employees. The Organizational Office, 4 employees. and the procurement office 3 employees. The staff of these offices also includes technical specialists who serve as secretaries to the Ministry of Finance. Please note that the Perm Krai is one of the regions that has its own treasury. In addition, financial institutions exist in every municipality. In the city of Perm, the administrative center of the Perm Krai, with a population of 1 million people, had 120 people working on the finance department of the city administration in 2017. The largest subdivision of the finance department is the treasury, which employs 30 people. The Perm Territory Compulsory Medical Insurance Fund has 235 employees. And finally, 56 people worked in the Chamber of Control and Accounts of the Perm Krai. That is all. Let me remind you that more detailed information can be found on the website. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.